Now, Ghana hosted the African Games for the first time in its history, and for the first time, Ghana won over 50 medals at a single edition in the competition. There were many individuals to cheer for and many things to cheer about, even in the face of a few downsides experienced, particularly in the early stages of the competition. However, controversy continues to brew over payment of allowances to individuals who worked as volunteers at the 13th Africa Games. Citi Sports' Yao Ejeminta takes an introspective look at the dramatic dance between volunteers, the local organizing committee, and the sports ministry.
Evans Kadmon Yamoa and Rosie Yeboah jumped highest. Joseph Paul Amoah ran fastest in the 200 meters. The Black Sticks struck gold in women's hockey. Ghana's arm wrestlers dominated, and the Black Princesses and Black Satellites sprinkled gold dust on the football pitch at the Ghanaian edition of the African Games. Chef de mission of the 13th African Games, Ernest Danson, summed up this feeling.
I talk I don't give numbers. For me, I talk say it be the best. For me, I think what is brought to this country, it be something we don't feel quantify. So for me, I think it's one of the best things that's happened to Ghana.
But before greatness played out right before our eyes, there was this message.
Allowances for volunteers. The volunteers as well are going to be accommodated and fed and be given allowances.
Repercussions of that message have shed yet another low light on the African Games, but this time centered on volunteers. Though individuals who were accepted to the volunteers program weren't entitled to anything but a certificate after the African Games, the sports minister's statement brought expectations. The expectations included 1,000 Ghana cedis as allowance, 200 Ghana cedis as transportation, and an extra 1,000 Ghana cedis as appreciation allowance. However, Honorable Yusuf in his speech didn't state the type of allowance or a specific amount for volunteers after the Games. The misunderstanding led to some volunteers squaring off with the Ghana Police Service at the University of Ghana when the individuals were directed to vacate the Legon campus.
Because of the you are here to give it to us. And if that they should keep it, but with that there's big stories.
A volunteers representative, Seydou Damba, added that volunteers at the 13th African Games fully deserved to be paid the allowance.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I will rate the performance of volunteers to the success of this program 9.5. We did our best. We conducted ourselves very well. And these few minutes of these disturbances was just a lack of proper communication because somebody didn't communicate well, and it was the basis upon which volunteers were angry.
In the wake of the clash, the local organizing committee stated in the communique that payment of 1,000 Ghana cedis will be made to each volunteer in a move Seydou Damba fully supports.
I want to believe because of the huge volume of numbers that the managers are dealing with, that's basically why there seems to be a delay or something of that sort. But I believe as and when they are convinced that the data at their disposal actually reflects what they have in their system, they will definitely proceed with payment.
Request by the Citi Sports to the LOC, Sports Ministry and Chairperson of the African Games Volunteers, Juliana Adu-Yobo, to speak on this issue were declined. And so the drama continues, and so does the wait for volunteer allowance payment.
After earning plaudit for their outstanding work, volunteers at the 13th African Games eagerly await for payment of their allowance. From all indications, all they can do and what they have to do is trust the process. For Citi News, my name is Yao Ejeminta.